In this video, we're going to be talking about MGTOW again. These guys really started, a lot of them embody the victim mindset, and I think it's really important to understand this. I'm actually going to read a really interesting comment that I got from a guy on one of my videos. I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build financial independence, how to get the physique you want, how to get the girls that you want, and how to go from the victim mindset to the bulldog mindset. If that sounds like something you are about, click that subscribe button. Join us on this quest. So what I'm going to read to you today is a comment here. This guy, Charles Hurst, Reinvention of Self, commented on this video I did. I did this video, what does MGTOW really want? And in that video, what I tried to do was really be, in the previous video when I talked about MGTOW, I had used a lot of shaming language. I agree with that. And I was trying to be pretty forthcoming in saying that, I agree with a lot of the MGTOW stuff, but here's where you guys get it wrong with the victim mindset. Not all MGTOW fall into this. Don't teach a generation of younger men to hate women just because you've had bad experiences, but give them wisdom to understand how to deal with these kind of situations, right? The typical red pill type of stuff. Yet still, spew of hate and damn, this guy's a cuck, and comments about all kinds of, ad hominem personal attacks like I always expect from MGTOW guys. Actually, not too many downvotes on this one, only 371 downvotes. So let's give it an upvote. But yeah, so I guess as this video keeps getting watched more, then we'll see like huge downvote campaigns, because that's what those guys do. Anyway, I thought the video was pretty balanced. It was really, indicating what my purpose is. What am I trying to do here, guys? I mean, you guys have been following me for a while. I'm trying to help you to be a better man. I'm trying to teach you the things that you need to know to be a man. It's kind of funny. Some people say, "Hey, John, that's pretty weird. You're going to teach me how to be a man." Yes, I am going to fucking teach you how to be a man, because you don't know how to fucking be a man. All right? If that weren't a problem, I wouldn't need to have a whole fucking channel and make videos about how to be a fucking man. But it is a fucking problem. I'm not here to attack MGTOW because I want to start a fight or because I don't like these guys, right? I don't like this philosophy, but I would want a lot of MGTOW guys to realize how they can actually improve themselves. Being angry and brooding and hating the world does not fucking help you. I understand red pill rage. I understand all of this stuff, but it does not fucking help you. With that said, all right, now that I've gotten all fired up, let's go through this comment here, because I think he's got some good points here. Obviously, I'm going to think so because he's supporting me, but hey, he says here, here's the thing. I discovered MGTOW in 2016 one night while having insomnia. Entertaining and interesting to see I wasn't the only one out there who rejected marriage. And a great deal of what they said was true. Miggy 101, Sandman, Howard Dare, etc. Okay, so he came from a pretty balanced place, right? And he went and watched their content, all right? I followed these guys for about 2 years. Okay, that's a pretty long time. And yes, they are becoming like male feminists. The second you say all, quote, fill in the blank, you are wrong unless you're talking about maybe the Nazis, all right? There are women out there who are not bad. There are good marriages. Not everyone is out to get the male. Not every woman is out to get the male, okay? This is a perfectly fucking reasonable statement that he's made here, right? I know I'm going to get a lot of comments from MGTOW guys saying that this isn't true, but this is the problem that I have. You can't just say that all women are bad, or all women are thoughts, or all men who don't support your view are cucks and simps. It doesn't work that way. This is not the reality. You can say that there's a significant portion, which he even says here. Now, are most Western women intolerable today? Yes. Most, not all. The MGTOW movement has become the male version of radical feminists. And I agree with this, right? This is not all, but there is definitely a level of ridiculousness just in society at large that is generally informed by the feminist agenda that has caused a lot of women today to become what I would call intolerable. Okay, it is definitely rare to find women out there that are good. But I would also say, I was just discussing this with a coach, actually on the live Q&A I did for the Bulldog Mindset membership. If you haven't joined already, go check it out. There'll be a link in the comment below. But I was talking about the idea that essentially how a woman behaves in a relationship with a man oftentimes has more to do with how the man behaves than the woman's nature or her attributes. Okay, I know this is heresy for a lot of you guys that like to just women hate, but a lot of times you're being the bitch, and that's why she's acting the way that she does. Not all the time, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna like blame the man for everything, but you're the fucking man, so act like the fucking man, right? You have to take ownership for your life and for your relationships and how people treat you. And generally, if people treat you shitty, it's because you're allowing them to treat you shitty. All right. It doesn't just fucking sneak up on you. A lot of the MGTOW guys say, well, my wife just left. It didn't just fucking happen like that. All right. She was treating you like bullshit for a long time. Okay. And then she just fucking did the last thing and took all your shit. All right. That was the last straw, but she was treating you like bullshit before then. All right. Let's move on. If someone is spending all their free time watching MGTOW videos, then that person has a psyche problem, okay? Again, and apparently some of you are, as you see the same comments over and over on all the channels. And this is my main contention point, guys. Again, I'm not saying every single MGTOW person out there has this viewpoint, but if you're watching this fucking video and you're going to leave a fucking nasty comment, that's you. Do you not see who the fuck you are? You're the fucking idiot. Okay, you're the loser who just watches MGTOW videos all day, all right, and doesn't actually fucking do anything with your life. All right, I watch Terrence Pop because he's more of a comedian and it's funny. He doesn't say that all women are evil either, but many of you guys are doing nothing but reinforcing negativity every day. And this is the problem. The biggest problem I have is stop reinforcing negativity. I want to do is present a positive mindset. I want to teach you how to become stronger. All of the philosophy that I spew on this channel comes from wanting to make you better and teaching you how to make yourself stronger against the twists and turns of life and fate. Okay, being negative doesn't help. Being negative, like thinking everything is doom and gloom and not offering people's a way out. Well, I mean, your way out is to just fucking opt out of the game. That's not a way out. Maybe you should use that time on YouTube to learn about oil stocks or go to the gym and stop telling me how you are a monk mode. Okay? If a 21-year-old hottie showed up at your doorstep, you wouldn't be. Not for 1 second, and you know it. And this is the fucking truth, guys. Okay? Try and deny this shit. Okay, try and deny this shit, that you guys that are monk mode, okay? Unless you actually have the experience and, and some of you guys are legit, right? Some of you guys are legit. You're like, okay, I'm going monk mode for a while, working on my fucking business, working on my fitness, working on these things, more important priorities in life than just worrying about women. Richard Cooper also disagrees with what MGTOW is becoming. Shout out to Richard Cooper. He's an awesome guy, by the way. Go check out his channel, Entrepreneurs and Cars. His contention in mind is you don't get married to protect your assets, okay? So what he's saying is, and I agree with this, right? And this is where I'm in agreement, is I advise guys a lot of times don't get married. Why? Because it's to protect your assets. It's not because you're trying to avoid women, right? And he says, fine, I do that as well. But you navigate through bad women and spend your time with good women. Same with your male friends. Avoid toxicity and improve yourself. And this is very, very true. Okay, the reason why you avoid marriage has to do with protecting your assets. The reason why you avoid cohabitation is the same, and it's also, I would say, losing your power. But we'll move on here. I don't want to get dragged into that. This guy bothers you a lot because he has that tall, dark look and probably has no trouble with women. Okay, so what? That doesn't make him a simp or cuck, as many of you say. He is saying that he agrees with a lot of your points. But Christ, look at all the major MGTOW channels. The same message over and over. All women are bad and all women are evil. Okay? And this is the truth. This is what I constantly see, and this is why I'm fighting and why I keep on making MGTOW videos. Some of you are like, John, stop making MGTOW videos. No, fuck you. I'm going to keep on making MGTOW videos because I'm seeing a message that is an unhealthy message for men. Okay? And my mission here on fucking YouTube is to help men. And so when I see an unhealthy message to men that is being repeated over and over again, I am going to fight and I'm going to combat against that. Okay? I have no problem with MGTOW, guys, and I have no problem with the philosophy, the general philosophy. But the people that are preaching the fucking message of all women are bad and all women are evil and all of these really destructive things, instead of a stoic and bulldog mindset that are basically teaching people to have the victim mindset to complain about this shit. This is not helpful. All right. Look at Sandman. When was the last time he actually had an original video? And now a lot of you are promoting sex dolls as the way of the future. And this is so fucking laughable. And a lot of you guys that aren't familiar with any of this shit, you're going to think, wow, you're crazy. That's not true. It is true. They're like, a lot of the MGTOW channels are actually sponsored by sex doll companies. How fucking ridiculous is that? Okay. First of all, from a evolutionary biology perspective, you are weeding yourself out of the fucking gene pool. This is not an act. You can't possibly be an alpha male. You can't possibly be, a superior being if you're going to die out. Okay? You're not the Ubermensch. You are not Superman. You're fucking a dead end in the evolutionary tree. All right? Especially if you're fucking a sex doll. How pathetic is that? Come on, guys. Are we really that pathetic? Let's not be so. That is seriously off the reservation, and I can promise you isn't normal or healthy. So this bulldog calls you out in your comments are exactly like the radical feminists. That sort of rhetoric tells me a lot of you are jealous of him or just plain angry. I'm not angry. I'm 51, never been married, have a ton of resources, am half retired and still Thai kickbox 13 rounds, 5 days a week, and lift weights. And I'm sure as hell not turning away the next Brazilian girl. When I'm down south, I'm just not going to marry her. And this is the right fucking attitude to have. This is why I like this guy, right? Fuck. You can live your best life, all right? You don't have to get married. You don't have to like do any of these things, but you don't have to just go off the reservation to use the nomenclature and just live your life in monk mode by yourself, brooding at the world and hating women. That's ridiculous. Really, guys, look at feminist rhetoric and look at yours. Feminism once had a point as well when there was a wage gap. Now they don't. And and a lot of guys picked on him on the wage gap thing. At one point, he's saying way back historically, there was definitely discrimination. Okay, it doesn't exist anymore. All right, so let's not fucking focus on that point, because I know some of you are. Who cares? I don't even give a fuck about that. But as far as today, I don't believe in any kind of wage gap. Okay, now they don't. You guys keep this anger base sputtering up, and you won't have one either years from now. As Cooper says, pursue excellence, and women and money will come, and then you can filter women at your leisure, which is what you want anyway if you are honest with yourselves. And I couldn't agree more with this guy. I'm not going to beat a dead horse here. I don't really need to, but man, I couldn't agree more with what he said here. By the way, dude, what's his name? Charles Hurst, Reinvention of Self. If you're watching this, I want to give you a free Bulldog Mindset membership for being fucking awesome. Just email me and send me a screen cap showing that you own this account, so I have some proof here, and I will hook you up, man, with a Bulldog Mindset membership. Guys, if you want to get a free membership as well, by the way, make sure that you join the notification squad, because I'm going to be giving away memberships. That's all I got for you today. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and what do you think about this? Leave a comment below. Talk to you next time.